if this all works out, we could all say, nah, 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 nah. Like he's going to say that. He's going to say, see, I told you.
He will.
Nah, 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 nah. But I got to tell you, though, some of the shit that he's been saying has really ticked off a lot of people, including me. I got to be honest. This is like ridiculous. So one of the two things that he said recently was that a whole civilization will die tonight. Now,
It doesn't mean what you think.
and that's what you say. But the point of the matter is, you got a president of the United States who says this shit, and people hate it. They don't like it.
It's called strength.
Tucker Carlson said the comment was vile on every level. It was a war crime, it's a moral crime, and all this other stuff. This thing with the whole wipe out a whole civilization. Now, whether he means it or not, I think it's bullshit. I think he should not be saying this kind of stuff. The other thing he does, he threatened to target Iran's infrastructure. The Strait of Hormuz was not open. So now you're coming after civilian stuff. You're coming after electricity. You're coming after this. You're coming after that. And people are just not happy. Megyn Kelly lashed out at him about that comment about a whole civilization is going to die. All I'm saying is, in that position, I don't think he should, whether he means it or not. And I know you say he doesn't mean it. Of course not.
No, he doesn't mean it, but it's called strength. It's called fear. And he's hoping the people will uprise and say, oh, my God, look, he's coming. Yeah. We got to get rid of these
the only people who are uprising are these people, including Alex Jones.
Oh, who cares?
And I got to show you a video. This is Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones.
It is maybe the most real thing this president has ever done, and also the most revealing. On every level, it is vile on every level.
You can't take money and things and stuff with you when you go, just your soul. And you sold yours for what? Another gilded ballroom? Let me be perfectly clear when I say this. Charlie Kirk, he died free. You will most certainly die a slave. Okay? You are in chains right now, and the entire world can see that perfectly. At best, what you can hope for in this moment is that maybe one day upon the college campuses that you so deeply cherish, they'll teach all about your now tarnished legacy as the perfect modern day example of Plato's allegory of the cave.
Now, as you can imagine, that post did not go over well with the Iranians or with many Americans. I mean, I don't know about you, but I am sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. Can't he just behave like a normal human? I mean, honestly, like the president, 380, yes, shut up. Shut up about that shit.
I'm just going to scorch earth Trump to get him back on track. Only way to do it is to go after him viciously. You've already shit all over me. And if you try to rub it in, I just, at that point, I don't care anymore. So if you think I've been coming after you, if you think that I'm trying to get clicks by attacking you so the Democrats that don't buy anything from me and don't like me want to put me in jail, if you think I've been on your ass, say one more thing. One more thing out of your mouth. And Laura Loomer, send him this, okay? One more thing. When I've gone through hell back in your ass because you were the lesser of two evils, then I'm going to show you how to cow eat the cabbage.
The other thing is and look, Marjorie Taylor Greene, we know she turned a long time ago. But she's another one, wants the 25th Amendment. We got a Republican, Ron Johnson, same thing. He's broke with Trump over the threats of bombing a complete civilization infrastructure. I don't think I want that either. You got Lisa Murkowski. She's another Republican that criticized Trump for his rhetoric and the way he talks about this stuff. And then there's another Republican. These are Republicans. Say that he does not support the destruction of a whole civilization, and that is not who we are. And that's my point right there. That's not who we should be representing, that we're going to bomb them into the Stone Age. We're going to bomb them. I'm telling you what he's doing by saying this stuff, whether it's real or not, whether you believe it or not, it's hurting him in the midterms. And then we're screwed.
Oh, that I agree. I don't think whether he does it or not, I think the midterms are going to bite us in the ass. I do. Yeah. I don't care how good this comes out. I still say in the midterms, people are going to vote Democrat. They are.
Now, he does have some time, not much.
Oh, he does. He does.
But everybody's got to put their hat in by mid-May. if they're going to do this election in November. So, and then you got Kamala out there,
Who?
Kamala Harris,
Oh,
out there saying that she might run in 2028 again, which makes all of this mean nothing. Because if she gets in, forget it.
yeah. You know who else is threatening? She didn't say it,
Yeah,
but it's happening. Is Hillary Clinton? She's appearing on all these shows, CNN,
yeah, I've seen that.
ABC News, this, that, 60 Minutes, and she's starting to show up. She hasn't said it, but she's starting to show up on all these shows.
Yeah.
I bet you any amount of money she puts her hat in the ring.
Well, just getting back to the rhetoric. If this guy, now, I guess what I'm trying to say is, let's say all this works out. The Iran thing is great. Gas comes down. The economy's fixed in the next 4 or 5 months, whatever it is, before the midterms. The rhetoric alone of this crappy speaking that he does. Now, he criticized the Pope. Now, the Pope is a Catholic. He doesn't believe in killing anybody
The Pope
for any
picked
reason.
on him first. The Pope said something to him.
Yes, he did.
Trump
I know.
didn't go after the Pope. The Pope went after him.
Right.
And then Trump reacted. That's the way Trump is.
But
I think you're overreacting here. What he did was the things that he was saying, it's through strength. Try to scare people, especially the people in Iran, so they would rise up and try to kick this regime out of their country.
and they're not rising up.
It might
Not
happen.
yet. Not yet.
This blockade, if they don't do the talk, now they just announced today they were going to do a talk. They were going to sit down again and negotiate.
I hope so.
But if they don't and this blockade works, you're going to see a lot of people over there starving because they need the oil. That's what they live on.
Right.
It's either that or sand that they
That's,
live.
yeah, it's their whole economy.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if it all works out and he stops the rhetoric talk, the stupid talk about killing people and civilizations, he could be liked again. Some people compared this Trump to the old Trump. This was, I think it was Alex Jones mentioned it. Yeah, that the new Trump is just a rotting husk of nothing compared to the old Trump.
Rotting husk.
Yeah, rotting husk. You believe that? But
Let me see what Alex Jones said. Stated no longer supports Trump, calling the new Trump a rotting husk
yeah,
under dynamic influences.
I just think he needs to cut it down a little bit. That's all I'm saying, and make this work out. If all works out, then then he can.
Right, and then this will all be over with. Nobody will even remember it. Just noise.
But and I don't want to get on this too long, but I got to tell you, even Easter Sunday, kids are there at the White House and they're rolling the eggs and they're doing this and he's got to freaking talk about the Iran and how they have no navy and we bombed them to oblivion and they got no this and they got no that. That's not a place for that.
Did somebody ask him about it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I bet you they did. Some reporter probably did.
Yeah, to ruin the Easter thing for all the
Well,
kids.
what are you going to do? I mean,
The kids don't want to listen to that rhetoric either. I don't know. I just sometimes if I just don't listen to him and look at his policies, maybe we're better off that way. I don't know, but